হ্যালো বন্ধুরা, সবাই কেমন আছো? হাউ আর ইউ? হাউ ইজ এভরিওয়ান? ওকে, অ্যান্ড আজকে আমরা কথা বলবো একটা খুব ইন্টারেস্টিং টপিক, দ্যাট ইজ প্লেটোস হস্টিলিটি টুয়ার্ডস আর্ট. ওকে, ইটস a very interesting topic, and let's look at it. দেখা যাক, why was Plato hostile towards art? Okay, so Plato was a student of Socrates and Aristotle was a student of Plato. ঠিক আছে, প্লেটো হচ্ছে সক্রেটিসের স্টুডেন্ট আর অ্যারিস্টটল হচ্ছে প্লেটোর স্টুডেন্ট. প্লেটো নিজের একটা আলাদা স্কুল তৈরি করেছিল, which is known as the Platonic School of Thoughts and Academy. Okay, and Plato's famous works include Republic and Ion. Okay, the very important examples of Plato's work, Republic and Ion. Okay, so let's see that why Plato was hostile towards art. প্লেটো আর্টের প্রতি বিমুখ কেন ছিল? ওকে, সো আর্ট ইজ আ ইমিটেশন. প্লেটো believed and propagated art is an imitation and it is an inferior copy of the reality. Art is an inferior copy of reality. ঠিক আছে, the word mimesis he had also used, which means that making a copy of something original. Now Aristotle had total complete different view, but this is just what Plato's hostility towards art, the reasons why. So Plato believed that there are two realms. One is the physical realm and another one is the spiritual realm. And physical realm, everything was perfect, and in the spiritual realm, I'm sorry, everything was perfect and unchanging, while in the physical realm things were changing and imperfect. All right, okay. Now, so why was Plato so against, so much hostile towards art? There was four main reasons. One, art is a form of imitations. It means that Plato, that's what I said in the physical and the spiritual realm, that everything in the physical realm is a copy of the spiritual realm, which is a very true and purer form of it. Okay, so Plato believed that it is an imitation. It is actually an imitation or a copy. Okay. Secondly, art encourages emotional or passionate behavior over intelligent behavior. That's what Plato believed in. Okay, that art encourages emotional actions and actions of passion over like intelligent and realistic behavior. Okay, the third point why Plato was again hostile towards art is Plato believed that art leads to immorality. Like for example, in Homer's Iliad, Homer has described a lot of gods who had indulged in immoral activities. Like, okay, an example, by taking an example, so if that comes across, that immorality of the gods, that comes across an example to the common people, so the common people will take that as an example. So that's why Plato believed that art leads to immorality. Okay, and it is also Plato believed that art is unrealistic representation of what is the truth. What is the truth a poet might see in a different way. For example, with Homer was himself not a general, neither was he a great teacher, but he used to teach a lot of things. এই জন্য তখন like Plato was against art, and he was hostile towards it for this four main reasons. Now, there is one important thing, that in Plato's Republic, he describes an ideal state where there are artisans, military people, and there are philosophers, but not really artists. Philosophers, all of them are based on some proper work which what Plato thought and believed in, and there was no need for poetry or artists of any sort, because that didn't build character or help in any way. Like many people today also think as that way, that we don't need any poetry or art. So this debate had continued for ages, and even Aristotle was against Plato's point of view. So we are going to see that what Aristotle his point of view is in our next video. Okay, and before we end, there's one important phrase that Plato believed that art is twice removed from reality. Now let's give an example. For example, a carpenter who makes a chair. He first dreams of the chair, then he makes the chair. Now if a poet looks at the chair and writes about the chair, he is writing about the chair. So it is a copy of a copy. That is why Plato said it is twice removed from reality. First, carpenter dreamt of something, he made something actually into reality. Now that thing has been described by another person. So it is twice removed from reality. Alright? And these are the most important points regarding Plato. And yeah, that's about it. And wish you all the best. Thank you.